Should you cause a disturbance, it is wise to leave the area in order to avoid upsetting.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange, to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Where is he going? He better not cause any trouble.
He must be late for...
Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy you've thrown to the ground.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
So it's true then. Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. If he's here, it's because he intends ill. I won't give him the chance to act.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik. But tell me where they've been seen. I should be after him before he slips away.
3 places I can say for certain. West of here, near both a guard tower and a hospital. And to the southwest, at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. See what you can learn. I will do the same.
I'll be quick as I can.
Stay safe, my friend.
هل يسأله أحد لماذا يفعل ذلك؟
Help me!
مت أيها اللص! You want something?
Please, someone do something!
لص حقير! You are not allowed to be here. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك! لص حقير! سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك!
Death to the infidel!
Filthy heretic! Look out! Stay on him! Step aside! Quickly! Over here!
Death to the infidel!
There he goes! Stop him! That's that ability against our enemies! Whatever way we can here!
He actually managed to escape me.
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
South comes the English king and his infidel army!
You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
أيها اللص! لص! أنت حكام! أنت حسانة!
That hurts! Stop it, please!
Go pester someone else! لص حقير!
Please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare
Stop!
some?
You must not trespass here! Turn back now! Away with you! Come no further! Stop! You must not trespass here! Die! Oh! Won't be here! Be gone!
streets of Jerusalem and not in
I have
occupation.
nothing.
There is no evil in their hearts. And so we must seize this opportunity. Begin a dialogue. Make amends.
beg of you.
Together,
I beg of
we
you,
might
just a
finally
few
bring
coins,
truth to
please.
the
You
ever
don't
ephemeral
understand. I have
promise
nothing.
of peace. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must
No,
find the
please
courage to
don't
face
leave.
those we
Just a
once
few
called our
coins,
enemies and
please.
now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an
Please, can't you
opportunity
spare
to
something?
end the
I'm
fighting,
poor
to
and
stop
sick
the
and
war.
hungry.
That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Be gone, pest!
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins, food? I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
What is it that you want? I'll show you! I'm trying to kill me! You want to kill me! He's attacking me! Somebody do something! Show me! Show me!
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
This is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Go away!
Please, sir, have any money?
This! أنت حسانة! Why, you little thief! Infidel, die!
That was not very nice.
Shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Hazır olunca ortaya çıkacaksın.
I'll have your hand for that! Thief! You are filth!
What have I done wrong? Please don't leave. Just a few
I'll
coins,
have your hand
please.
for that!
Kenara çekil.
Let me go! Don't leave! Just a few coins, please!
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Let go of me! I have nothing to
لص حقير سأقطع يديك
Just a
جزاء
little
ذلك.
money, I beg of you. Please, can't you spare something? Poor and sick and hungry. No, you don't understand. I have
سأقطع
nothing.
يديك جزاء ذلك. لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
What? What is it that you want?
Your life ends now.
My way!
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Give up! Nowhere to run! Out of the way! I won't get away! Yes!
Gel buraya.
I found one!
Önümden yoksa ederim. Gel buraya.
Please, help me.
What أيها اللص!
Artık bir anlamı yok.
Let me
Burada
go.
olmadığından eminim.
What أيها اللص!
Do something.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
What أيها اللص!
Let me go.
لص حقير!
Why are you doing
سأقطع
this?
يديك جزاء ذلك!
Nereye kayboldun?
I don't understand what you're trying to
Yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
لص حقير! سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك!
That hurts. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
thief! Die, thief!
Why are you doing this to me? I've done nothing wrong.
What a fool!
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
You ever see someone do that before?
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Good to see you, brother. I trust you're here for the funeral. Or for Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor.
No, please don't
Gözünüzü dört
leave.
açın.
I beg just a
Kimsenin
few
sizi
coins.
kandırmasına
I beg
izin
of you,
vermeyeceğim.
just a few coins, please.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölüm.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm
Excellent timing, Altair.
Dört açın, geri
I found
dönecek.
something you'll find quite useful. Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station them. Put it to good use.
You don't understand. I have nothing.
لص حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this?
ستقضي وقتك في تعليم البدء. قم.
Help! I need
ارحل.
help!
انتهى
Please,
الأمر.
anyone!
لا يوجد مهرب أيها الرجل العجوز.
Don't hurt me, please!
Look, what a fool! What is he doing?
Stop this, please!
What's he doing? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Ah! No, please don't leave. Just a few coins,
I've done
please.
nothing wrong. Why are you doing
أنتم
this?
تتبعون إلها زائدا.
I need help! Please, anyone!
ستقضي وقتك في تعليم البدء.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu.
Please, can't you
Bu
spare
sefer kaçmasına
something?
izin
I'm
vermeyelim.
poor and sick and hungry. My family's sick and dying.
Geçen sefer
Could you spare a
şanslıydı.
few coins?
Ama bu sefer değil.
Please, sir, have any money? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little
Evvelki
money,
sefer
I beg
elimizden
of you.
kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyelim.
There he is!
You are not allowed to be here. Leave. Stop! Trespass here.
Please, anyone! Stop this, please! You're hurting me!
أنتم تتبعون إلها
Don't
زائدا.
hurt me, please!
He's gone.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin. Benden bir daha kaçamayacaksın!
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
Away with you. Leave, peasant, before I make you.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Unbelievable. Kaçmasına izin vermeyelim. Ben...
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Benden bir... Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek.
Just a little money, I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please,
He's
sir,
going to
have
hurt
mercy.
himself. When he does, I won't help him.
All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Dediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? Dediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it and do as you've been asked.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Yapmacıklardan kaçmasına izin vermeyelim. Dediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing it?
Dediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
Stop this, please. You're hurting me.
İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı? İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
Don't hurt me, please.
İstediğimizi yaparız, tamam mı?
Help! I need help! Please, anyone!
I'd leave if I were you, before I really
İstediğimizi
get angry.
yaparız, tamam mı?
Please, I've done nothing wrong. Why are you doing this? Don't hurt me, please.
Yapmanın cezası ölüm.
Stop this, please. You're hurting me. Baal is everywhere, watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms and...
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mu'allim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
better not cause any trouble. Please be more careful next time.
Let me go!
لست حقير
Help me!
سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins.
Cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, sir, have any money? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
Hırsızlar para ağacına müstahaktır.
لست حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. أنت حسالة.
Away with no reason.
You have no business here. Leave.
Help me! Somebody help me!
لست حقير سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
It's forbidden for you to leave.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. Gebereceksin. Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
Let me go!
What أيها اللص؟
Please! All I ask is for a few coins. Could you spare a few coins? No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Leave now. لص حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Hırsızlar aracına müstahak.
Or I'll make you.
Why are you doing this? What have I done?
Kaçmam fayda etmez.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off.
What happened here?
I owe you my freedom,
Who
stranger.
did this? What happened to this poor soul? Who did this? What's this? Horrible. What's this? What happened to this poor soul? Who's responsible for this? Who did this? God Almighty! Where is the one responsible? Who did this?
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ud-Din. Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward, that God's justice might be done!
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Arsa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Burada işimiz bitti gitmiş.
أشك أننا سنعثر عليه.
done.
Durdurun onu!
You won't get away with this! Help!
Gel buraya! Çekil kenara! Çabuk! Burada! Bu tarafta! Açılın! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kovalayın! Kovalayın! Gel buraya! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Pis Allah'sın!
Die! You will not get away from me! Kill him! Stop him! I'll get you! You're in my way! Thousands of lives are lost in its defense! He's firing you down! Get him! You will not get away from me! I see him! I'll take you down! I see him! You cannot run forever! I'll have your head for that! Out of the way! He cannot run forever! He won't get away! Find out where he went! Don't let him get away!
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict, men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Heretic, you will die here! Yeah!
Çekil önümden yoksa ederim!
I'll get you! You will not get away from me!